Hi there. We'll walk through the farm garden squash, potato, corn, bean patch, which has turned into a jungle, as you can see. Oh, maybe not. The light is hard to adjust here. Anyway, I've got a jungle going on. We're going to take a quick walk through, and then I have some corn that really got pulled down the other day with some strong wind that came through the valley and a rainstorm that came on pretty quick. So we'll take a walk through. Like these tomatoes, I put in here late, actually, probably middle of June. These are black cherry tomatoes, and they're loaded with fruits. I make oven dried or oven sun-dried tomatoes with these, so they're not real sun-dried tomatoes. But I put them in a low heat oven for as many hours as it takes to make them, give them a nice consistency with a little bit of olive oil, and then you toss them in the freezer. And they're insanely good, so good. I eat them as a snack. I do put them in some food now, but I pretty much eat them as a snack. They're a wonderful snack, especially in January. But anyway, my tomatoes, like I say, July heat in Pennsylvania makes things grow and grow fast. So anyway, we're into my popcorn and my pole beans, which are rattlesnake beans. They get this delightful little purple flower. You can see it in there. They're not fruiting yet, but they're flowering. There's probably some beans, especially down low, because the pole beans always seem to produce down the bottom first, and then they work their way up to the top. So I haven't really got in there in the last week to check, but I'm sure I have some beans forming. I'll show you into my corn here in a minute. You can see where the wind just brought the inner corns down and push them onto there. They're trying to right themselves, but I'm going to use some handy dandy twine to tie them up after I get done walking through here. So I'll come around in my jungle, my happy jungle, around here to some of my tomatoes on the edge of the fence here. This one here is impressive and a novelty to me because it's not one that I grew. I bought this off of the Plate Lady in Hickory with the Pretty Horse Farm, and it's a Eastern European beefsteak of some sort. I need to message her and ask her actually what kind of tomato it is. She only grew 3 varieties, so I'm sure I'll know. This is one of her favorites, and I have an almost ripe tomato, which is awesome. Anyway, I have a volunteer squash here. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it is getting a nice little round fruit, and it's vining, so we'll see what I have here. I don't really know yet. Too early to tell. I got more tomatoes coming down through here. I have 2 that got sun damage when we had like 90+ degree heat. They are recovering, but these 2 in the corner where it probably gets the hottest, and probably the dry soil really kind of took a little hit there. Everything else is growing like mad, and those ones even have really beautiful tomatoes on them, but they're growing like mad. But here's the other side of my corn. The corn's, even the shortest ear corn now is taller than me. So this one's right here is probably about 5'10". Everything else is towering above me at this point. I'd say it's between 6 and 7 feet tall, which is about how tall this corn gets. This is peaches and cream, and I think golden bantam. I can't remember what the solid yellow one was that I got, but anyway, they're tasseling. They're making ears of corn. I'm excited. My popcorn, which is Bear's Paw popcorn from Seed Savers Exchange. I've grown this before. It's delightful popcorn. It won't really get much taller than this. It gets about 5 feet tall, and it'll give me 2 ears of really cute popcorn that has a split at the top. That's why people call it Bear's Paw. That's how it got its name. But it's actually a substantial little ear of corn. You get a lot of popcorn per ear for that as far as popcorn goes. So I like to grow it. It's a creamy white popcorn kernel, and it tastes delicious. I have a monster gourd. It's taken over the garden. It's like over 20 feet and a lot of little fruits on it. There's 2 in here that are over a foot long. I'll have to find them. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to go in and twine up and tie up my sweet corn that had fallen down the other day with the wind. The twine is just going to help hold it up so that it can kind of upright itself in the right way. And I'm going to get hopping and go do that. But just thought I'd show off my jungle a little bit. It is so crazy in here. I love it. Have a good one. I'll leave you with looking at some of my popcorn.